When you first install Sitecore, what you have available in the product is essentially a home page. I'm just going to quickly bring that up in Page Editor. And this is the home page. It's Welcome to Sitecore. Now that I'm editing this page, if I hit the Add a Component button and bring up that dialog, you can see the only option I have is adding this new sample rendering content component. Let's just do that quickly. And what we see is it just reproduces the exact same content over and over again. So that's not very useful. There's no notion of navigation, and there's just one very simple content component. And this is what Sitecore Keystone is meant to accomplish, is close that gap and give you a library of components to let you quickly build out site and new page templates. So let me show you how that works. So if I open up my Keystone site, and I'm just going to navigate to a demo page that I have set up here, and I'll launch it in Page Editor. And you'll see I've got 3 different placeholders that have been set up. Now this is again configurable as well. But in each placeholder I can add a component or components from the library. So in the top placeholder I can add, for example, the header. I may also want to add perhaps the main navigation. And maybe finally I'll add the breadcrumb. Now in the bottom placeholder, I have some slightly different options. I can add a footer, I can add the main navigation, the breadcrumb, or some content blocks. I'm just going to add the footer for now. And then in the main space of the page, my options here are essentially to define the layout. So I'm going to pick a fairly traditional layout that's 2 columns, that's meant to have a navigation in the left-hand column. Adding that component gives me 2 new placeholders, one here where I can add my navigation. I can also add some content blocks as well. And in the main column of the page, I have options again here to define the layout further, so I can split that placeholder up into 2 columns, 3 columns, and so on, or I can add content. So for now, what I'm going to start with is I'm going to add the page title, and then maybe I'll also add, maybe I want page ratings as well, so I'll add those. And then finally, to finish this page, I'm just going to add a simple content block. And I've already got some content here created. I'll just select that and add it on. And I do save, and I do preview. And you can see within the span of about 3 minutes, I've been able to build a fully functional page in Sitecore.